Money Magazine has named Clarksville, Tennessee in the top 50 best places to live in the entire United States. Clarksville is also the fastest growing city in the state of Tennessee for 3 reasons. Number 1, proximity to Nashville. Number 2, affordability of the housing. And number 3, job opportunities. Today, we're going to go in depth for a top suburb in Clarksville, which is called Sango. And we're going to talk about how much house you can get for the money at different price points, where you should start your search. And if you stay to the end of the video, we're also going to talk about a few things that Clarksville really needs to think about to get it right. It all starts right now. Okay, Tucker, where is Sango?
Sure, Clay. So Sango is on the south side of Clarksville. It's closest to Nashville. It's a growing area. It's really a nice suburb of Clarksville. It's a little bit higher end of an area, and your price points are going to start right around $400,000.
They start at 400. What's the high end of Sango or that particular market there?
Sure. So everything we're covering today is really between that $400,000 and $800,000 range. And if we start at the $400,000 range, think about Sango Mills. You're going to get a great home. It's up to date. You do have vinyl siding, but you're surrounded by trees, underground utilities, sidewalks, and everything is just really well taken care of, Clay.
I like it. That sounds pretty good for 400. What about if you move the price up to around 500? What does it look like?
Sure, Clay. So what we'd be talking about, my favorite neighborhood would be Easthaven. It's just south of Sango Mills. And what I like about it is you get the 3-car garage, you get a little bit bigger of a lot, you have a little bit of vinyl siding, but you're going to see a little bit more of that brick. You also get the underground utilities. Everything's very well taken care of. You're going to see a little bit of terrain, but not that much. Very well taken care of neighborhood.
Very nice, man. Well, let's talk about food in Clarksville. What do you think about, what do you like to eat?
We always have to talk about where we're going to eat. I will share this about Sango. You have the Publix, you have the Whataburger, you've got the Dunkin' Donuts. There's not a Starbucks. This is still a growing area. It's been there a while, but it's been a slow grower that is now really kind of hockey sticked with its growth, and you're really starting to see it. So you're not going to have all the local restaurants just yet. And so if you do want to do that, you'll need to go up to Wilma Rudolph to really get that restaurant row, which is about 10, 15 minutes away, depending on the traffic and how you get there.
Well, and what I like about Sango is that it's on that southeast side of Clarksville, so you're closer to Nashville. You're a little bit less drive. Clarksville, as you know, you can spend a lot of time driving across Clarksville. It's a pretty big area, and the downtown area is a little further off the interstate than Sango is going to be. So it's definitely a good location if you're tied to Nashville, which most people make their way into Nashville at least some of the time, don't you think?
Absolutely. The people we've talked to, one of the things that they really like about Sango is the school system. That was the reason they moved there. So that was their top choice. I'll also share, when we start talking about the $600,000 price range, the honorable mention I would give you is Whitewood Farms. Modern home. So you're going to have that kind of that modern look that you typically don't see here in the South. You're going to have right around 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and all the modern conveniences that you're going to look for.
Tucker, if that's an honorable mention, then what is the key neighborhood we should be discussing?
Oh, that would be Savannah Lakes. Now, I'll share, Clay, back in the 90s, the first neighborhood was called Savannah, and then all these other suburbs started to pick up right around it, and Savannah Lakes is one of them. They're all connected. You have walking trails everywhere. You've got a lake in the middle. Everything's very well taken care of. You're in that $600,000 to $800,000 range. All brick, very well done. That's where I would start if that was my price point.
Gotcha. Tucker, if somebody's coming to Clarksville, where should you recommend they start just to get a feel for the city?
Well, the city of Clarksville really wants you to start downtown. That's where the heartbeat of the city really is. That's where they have the downtown festivals, farmers market, they have F&M Bank Arena. Also, the friends, when I go meet them for lunch, we go straight downtown, and that's where we meet. That's where I'd start.
Yeah, it's actually a cool downtown because it's got a historic feel, and you got the waterway right there through it. And so it's an actual, kind of that classic downtown feel.
Now, I will have to say, like, if we're going to go eat, let's go to Yada. I really like Italian food. Go there. If we're going to meet for coffee, we're going to get everything started. We go to Plumline. Now, I'll share with you, when we get to downtown Clarksville, you're going to have all these different types of unique coffee shops to choose from. So find the one that's your own style. And then, by the way, if you're down there, as you can see, I love records. There's a neat place called A Vinyl Shop, and they sell all these different type of records. Neat place to start as well.
Gotcha. Tucker, what would you change about Clarksville if you could?
You know, I think that when we look at Franklin, Tennessee, they're the ones who just seem to do everything right when it comes to downtown, that downtown area. They built these parking garages, they're free, and it really helped expand the footprint of that town square that was pretty small. And now they have all these big events and they have enough parking, and no one seems to be bothered by it. No one goes to Franklin like, gosh, the parking's terrible. Like, they just talk about how easy it is, and they just love the setting and the feel, and they bring their kids down. And I want to see Clarksville get there.
That's a really pleasant experience for visitors and just anybody, even locals, just to go hang out and shop. So I think that's a great place to take notes from as well. Tucker, if people are thinking about living in Clarksville, is there any other cities that you think they should also consider maybe?
Well, absolutely. I will also share about Clarksville is if you do want that 5-bedroom home, Clarksville has plenty of them. Your starting point is going to be around that 350, 400,000. You can really get a lot of home. And then outside of that, we can go look at Gallatin. We can look at Hendersonville, and we have videos on both that are very informative.
Yeah, that's right, Tucker. And one of the reasons that Money Magazine, again, put Clarksville in their top 50 in the United States was the job market. What is noteworthy about can people find jobs? What's the industry there in Clarksville?
The secret's out, Clay. There's plenty of people with employment opportunities. They can build something there and they can find the people and fill those positions. Look at Hankook Tire. They built a tire plant here. Then they brought their corporate headquarters. Now they're building an additional plant. LG has a washer and dryer facility here, and they keep talking about adding lines. So you're seeing all these different pieces come online. A lot of neat rumors about what's coming next. So stay tuned.
That's exactly right. And then one of the other things that Money Magazine also noted in their rankings for cities was the quality of public schools. So again, that's another thing that we see customers are interested in getting a quality public education. Clarksville is one place where, it's on the list of places to do that, really, right?
Well, absolutely. And when we are going around Clarksville, check out the Clarksville Greenways. Great bike paths. If you want that outdoor lifestyle, it's there. You also have a river running through the area. Plenty to do.
I love it, man. Well, I want to make sure, and also in some of our other videos, we talk about other aspects of Clarksville. So be sure to look for those if you're thinking about moving to Clarksville. And again, my name is Clay, and Tucker and the team and I, we get contacted every day from people interested in moving to Tennessee, and we love it. We're real estate agents. And so we help buyers and sellers every single day. We can answer your questions. We can point you in the right direction, or we can go show you properties, or we can discuss the differences between some of these cities. If you're looking at Clarksville, where else to look and what's the difference? We have those conversations all the time. So you can reach out to us in the information below. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.